Okay, guys, this is an important story here out of Yahoo News. I think it's the beginning of them revealing how toxic the government is actually going to be revealing to the public how toxic the area is, and this may be the prelude to evacuations. AP, Associated Press, Coast Guard allows toxic chemical use on Gulf oil. This was a breaking story today. July 31st, I believe it's the 31st, Washington. The U.S. Coast Guard has routinely approved BT requests to use thousands of gallons of toxic chemicals a day to break up oil slicks in the Gulf of Mexico, despite a federal directive that the chemicals be used only rarely on surface waters, congressional investigators said Saturday after examining BP and government documents. The documents show the Coast Guard approved 74 waivers over a 48-day period after the restrictions were imposed, resulting in hundreds of thousands of gallons of chemicals to be spread on Gulf waters. Only in a small number of cases did the government scale back BP's request. The extensive use of dispersants to break up oil gushing from BP's Deepwater Horizon raised concerns early on as to what the long-term damage the toxic chemicals might be doing to the Gulf's aquatic life. That prompted the Environmental Protection Agency on May 26 to direct BP to stop using the chemicals on the water surface except in rare cases. But BP Edward Markey, Democrat Massachusetts, said Saturday that the chemicals continue to be used extensively with Coast Guard approval, often at a rate of 6,000 to 10,000 gallons a day. A request was made and approved on June 13th to spread as much as 36,000 gallons of dispersant, according to data obtained by Markey's Energy and Environmental Committee. The EPA directive has become more of a meaningless paperwork exercise than an attempt to eliminate surface application of the chemical dispersants. Markey wrote in a letter sent Friday to the retired Coast Guard Admiral Thad Allen, the government's point man on the spill. That's what he said. So, it looks like they're getting ready to do some type of an investigation. They're getting a little bit concerned about how much dispersant and toxic chemicals are out there. Maybe it's because there's going to be a lot of people becoming affected in a very deep and long-lasting way, maybe even death. And they're getting ready to position themselves correctly to say, we didn't allow this to happen. Who told the Coast Guard to allow them to continue to do it, even at EPA's directive to not do it? Maybe the Obama administration? Oh, but they will say that they didn't. I'm sure there will be an investigation, and we will get to the bottom of this, right? Yeah. Gulf Coast residents, please take heed. Leave the area before the rains come. Now, they've already come a little bit, but wait till these big storms come in. If these storms bring in these chemicals off the coast and out of the ocean into the inland, I don't care how far up you are, if those waters are coming from the ocean, you're going to be sickened, and it's going to affect your body, your mind. Look at some of these uploads that I did by Susan Shaw, and look at what these chemicals will do to you and how they get into your body. The dispersant Corexit actually breaks down the oil and the toxic chemicals within the oil, along with the dispersant Corexit itself is very toxic, to make it easily enter into your body through your bloodstream, even if it's on your skin. Now wake up, get yourself out of there before it's too late.